Hi, YouTubers. Yes, it's Shannon. Hello, subscribers, friends. Um, I'm gonna jump right into it because this subject's gonna take some minutes, and my videos are too long. If I look tired, yes, I am, and I need to be in bed here in the next hour because I get up at 4 a.m. Anyhow, I want to talk about first. I've got many videos I'm gonna probably put out here shortly, but this video is about vaginas. And what I know about them, or what I'm learning about them, and this is something that's been weighing heavily on my mind for some time. Recently more so. I mean, it's all I think about, and I know that's probably not what I should be focused on, but it is. At this point in my life, I want to get this done. And I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, but and right now I'm going through the therapy to get my letters of approval so that I'm jet set to go when I'm able to move forward. And I'm like putting the pieces of the puzzle and the roadmap together to get there. I'm not going to wait until I have the tools to do so and then put it all together. I mean, I could do that, but that's too spontaneous for me for something that's so important. So I've been for some time researching it, and more so lately because I am taking a psych test so I can get that all-important letter of approval that meets the guidelines for gender transition, um, sex change. So anyhow, there's basically the two procedures that are out there today. The most popular procedure that typical male to female gets is the penile inversion. And many doctors today are doing it. More and more are joining the lot and jumping on the wagon and doing vaginas for the transgender community. Well, some are very specialized, and those would be more expensive. It's expensive anywhere, but you're paying six, eight, $9,000 really for a good surgeon to do a penile inversion. That's telling you you're going to have 5 or 6 inches of depth and probably what 4 inches or so in diameter. So with lots of dilation and maintenance and all these things, there's maintenance to a vagina anyhow, no matter what vagina it is, if it's a genetic vagina or a a neo-vagina. So anyway, my interest here, for me personally, it's a personal choice, and some of you may not be aware of this procedure. It's the rectosigmoid vaginoplasty. Um, there's argument you can always get an argument whenever there's a surgical procedure about anything. It's a risk. It's dangerous. And many complications, or some complications, or no complications. It's individual. But history has shown that a rectosigmoid vaginoplasty is one of the pioneering procedures for SRS. And they got away from it and did an easier, cheaper one with a penile inversion only. Well, some of the differences some of you may not know, and I'm still learning some of the differences, is you have overall it's promising for greater diameter, more lifelike, more authentic. Not that a penile isn't, but you get the same inversion for the outer cosmetics and the way that the vagina is constructed, but the internal part of it is different. There's different nerves that are being used. There's different tissue that's being used. Um, the vaginal canal itself is much greater, much deeper, and it's made with a different material. Um, it is a more invasive procedure because they have to open your abdomen, and I think it's a whole separate team of doctors. Some doctor, Dr. Preacher is a pioneer of Rectosigmoid vaginoplasty, and they have to make an incision in your abdomen and remove your bowels and disconnect the lower intestinal tract on your bowels. And they use a portion of that for the vaginal cavity, which, too, for the invader, or the penetrator, gives him more depth and a more lifelike feel. Um, and it is much more self-lubricating than the penile inversion. One of the issues with it is some kind of mucosis that it produces that some argued was not good, but if properly maintained, or what they've learned with technology as time has gone by and advancements have been made in this field, that it's actually a better lubricating vagina. So here it is. You have more diameter, you have promised more depth, and you have a realness and likeness closer to that of a genetic vagina in size and in appearance, because they've come so far in technology with that overall appearance of this cosmetic surgery. So it's more money. My recent estimate with Dr. Preacher is like 11 grand. So that's a lot of money. It's a couple $1,000s more than the top surgeons performing the penile inversion. And of course, I love your comments, and I go to forums, and I have gone to all the documentation that I can find on this subject matter, and I'm studying it, and it really has got my interest, and I'm sure when that beautiful day arrives that I get to get a vagina. um, my choice will be a rectosigmoid vaginoplasty. Um, did I say it handles 10 to 12 inches of depth? I mean, there's not a lot of guys out there that are that large, but um, I sure would hate to run across one if I only had a 5-inch vagina. That could be pretty frustrating or very painful, however you want to look at that. But anyhow, the sense of empowerment, or just the ability to be able to do more, I think is a nice peace of mind. And I don't know, just everything I read about it, and the positive uh, post-op girls that I've read in forums and things, what they say about the recto, is just positive things. So anyway, I have to end this video because it's getting long, and that's probably about all you want to hear about vaginas tonight, right? So anyway, that's what's been on my mind, and I'm going to get through as soon as I can come up with the extra money to get my testing done, so I hopefully can get my letter of approval for surgery, and then I can figure out how to win the lottery. Or, meet a wonderful man that's loaded and wants a girl in his life. So anyway, that's that. I'll make some more videos. Hope you're all doing wonderful. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.